All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Valley Community Presbyterian Church and to our Fridays in the Valley concert series for this month of January 2025. I'm Jim Cochran. I'm the transitional pastor here at Valley, and I personally want to thank everybody for making it out here on this chilly, kind of snowy evening for an evening of music. If you've never been to Valley before, welcome. If you've never been to Fridays in the Valley before, welcome. You may notice coming in that there was not any kind of ticketing process. There was nobody there to take your money. And that's because all of these concerts are a free will donation. It's put on thanks to generous gifts by Greg and Mary Rahm and Vicki Wheeler. That's the whole reason we have this concert series. And it's all a free will offering. 100% of the proceeds of this concert go directly towards one of our community partners, a different one each month. This month we are very, very proud to have this concert going to benefit the Northside Healing Space, a crucial ministry of Liberty Community Church on the north side. You'll get to hear a little bit more from Elizabeth in just a little bit to talk about the Northside Healing Space and the critical work that they do. But the other reason that people are here is to hear some incredible music from the Boston Imposters and with a good friend, Alex. And so I want to welcome Mary and Davey and Alex on up, and you'll get to hear a lot more from them. So without further ado, the Boston Imposters.
Thank you all. Oh, microphone.
It's going to turn on.
It's not on. Amateur hour. Oh, there we go. It's on the on switch. There we go. Is it on? Now it's on. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Davey. I'm one half of the Boston Imposters. We are so excited to be here. Mary and I have played at Fridays in the Valley, I think maybe 3 or 4 times at this point, but we are so honored to be sharing the stage with Alex Nishibun here, who, in addition to being an awesome human being, incredible mandolin player, he's also a spectacular singer in contus. So,
and co-artistic director.
Co-artistic director. I feel like I'm spending a fortune just sitting next to him. So we're really excited to be here. We often don't really get the chance to do a lot of classical music anymore. So this is very different than our normal type of concert. But we're really excited to share some very different interpretations of some of this music. Some pieces here were actually written for the mandolin, especially the ones that I've written. But that last one certainly isn't often played on the mandolin, but this one is. Let me hand it over to Alex, and he can tell you a little bit more about this piece.
Sure, so the next piece, hi everyone, my name is Alex. Davey gave me a beautiful intro, so thank you for that. I feel fancier already. So the song that we'll be playing next is called De Vieni alla Finestra. It's a baritone aria from Don Giovanni. It's a Mozart opera, and the kind of neat thing about it is that, I just wanted to give you a little backstory of it, is that Davey here is a womanizer. Well, sorry, Davey's character is a womanizer, who is desperately seeking for an opera's length, so about 3-4 hours, this woman named Donna Anna. And so he's in his efforts to get this lady, who's already married, mind you, shame on you, Davy, shame. He is also taking a brief moment to try and woo another lady, just outside a window. So I think he has the lyrics, if you don't mind.
I do. You're helping me woo this woman as a mandolin player, so what is a more beautiful and romantic instrument than the mandolin? Anyway, so the translation of this aria is, "Oh, come to the window, my treasure. Oh, come console my sorrow. If you deny to give me some comfort, I'll die before your eyes. You have a mouth sweeter than honey. You whose heart is made of sugar. Let's see. This is always fun with the word for word. Don't be cruel with me, my joy. Let yourself at least be seen, my beautiful love." So, utter nonsense, he's saying to her.
De vieni alla finestra, oh mio tesoro, de vieni alla console il pianto mio. Se neghi a me di dar qualche ristoro, davanti all'occhi tuo morir volio. Tu c'hai la bocca dolce più che i miele, tu che il zucchero porti in mezzo al cuore. Non esser gioia mia con me crudele, lasciati almen veder mio bel amore.
So, hi, I'm Mary. I haven't talked to you yet, have I? You can say hi back. It's okay. Hi.
This is a
Welcome.
classical concert, no talking.
It's funny, yeah, there are these expectations, right, in a classical setting that's very formal. But we're going to be doing a little of everything tonight. So we're starting with classical, and then, as you'll see on the program, we're slowly letting our hair down more and more throughout. A little bit of musical theater, a little bit of jazz, then we get to bluegrass, then we get to original songs, and we totally over-programmed. So we will definitely be cutting some songs. So think of the program more like a, what's the word?
A bingo card.
This is why I keep them around. All right, so this next song is one that was written a very, very, very long time ago. I want to say 1700s? Earlier, 1600s?
Sure.
Very, very old. Isn't it incredible when a song withstands the test of time? So back in the day, this would be performed singer and lute, and a lute is quite similar
It's a big mandolin.
to a mandolin. So Davey has arranged this song for mandolin and soprano. It's called Have You Seen But a Bright Lily Grow? Have you seen but a bright lily grow? Before good hands had touched it, have you marked by the fall of the snow? Before the earth hath smudged it, have you felt the wool of a beaver, or sensed never, or have smelt of the blood of the bride, or the night in the fire, or have tasted the bag of the bee? Oh, so white, oh, so soft, oh, so sweet is he, so sweet is he. Oh, so soft, oh, so white, oh, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet is he.
Thank you, Mary. That was gorgeous. We're going to jump a few centuries to a song called Der Leiermann. So this is a German song by Franz Schubert. It's a part of a song cycle called Winterreise, or Winter's Journey. And true to German form, the song is exceptionally sad. And as is the entire cycle, basically. It's I think like 16
One of the
some.
last things he ever wrote.
Oh, it's incredibly depressing. If you have some spare cold moments in the dark, this is the song cycle for you.
He played it for his friends, and they were like, "Dude, are you okay?"
Very much not. But I figured since it is auf Deutsch, I would read the translation in English just so you get the real dire pain. So it's called Der Leiermann, which means the hurdy-gurdy player. Does anyone know what a hurdy-gurdy is? Hey, nerds are here! Yay! Oh my gosh! So a hurdy-gurdy is this kind of a charming little box that you spin around and around. It looks like a toy, but you spin it round and around. There are these strings that you can kind of play. It's very drony, and it's very kind of haunting. So it's a fitting instrument. Here you go. Over there, behind the village, stands a hurdy-gurdy man, and with numb fingers he plays as best he can. Barefoot on the ice, he staggers back and forth, and his little plate remains forever empty. No one listens to him. No one looks at him, and the dogs growl around the old man. And he lets it all happen, as it will, plays his hurdy-gurdy, and never stops. Strange old man, shall I go with you? Will you play your organ to my songs?
Hinterm Dorf steht ein Leiermann. Und mit starren Fingern dreht was kann. War der Fuß auf dem Eise, wankt hin und her. Und sein kleiner Teller bleibt ihm immer leer. Und sein kleiner Teller bleibt ihm immer leer. Keiner mag ihn hören, keiner sieht ihn an. Und die Hunde knurren den alten Mann. Und lässt es gehen, alles wie es will. Dreht und seine Eier steht ihm nimmer still. Dreht und seine Eier steht ihm nimmer still. Alter, soll ich mit dir gehen? Will zu meinen Lieden deine Leier drehen?
Hey, he wins! Yes. I'm sorry, I should have said that, shouldn't I? So this is just big. It's an
Now I don't have to scream at you when I'm trying to explain things. So, yeah, that's a great question. Davey and I are playing our mandolins. They're F styles, just the way that they're described. The ones that have all these little curly cues and points on them. And they're relatively small. They're often mistaken for ukuleles. But this is an octave mandolin. It's the same tuning as a mandolin. It's a different body shape, but it's the same basic pitches. It just happens to be an octave lower. Dia Layaman, that song, is originally written for piano and voice, but it works kind of well since a hurdy-gurdy is tuned much like a violin and much like a mandolin. So, great question. Next up, I think, is Gu Knows Ave Maria by Marie over here.
Microphone. What is a piano but a giant keyed mandolin, you know? I don't know. I know, right? This next song is from the four last songs by Richard Strauss. It's called Morgen, which translates to tomorrow in the context. Oh, there we go. Can't use a microphone. I'm an acoustic musician. Exactly. And this is written for orchestra. There's a piano accompaniment as well that I've taken and made for two mandolins. So it actually fit quite beautifully for the two instruments together. And this is honestly probably one of the best pieces of music ever written.
Ever written, yeah.
Like if this was a summation of humanity, then we did okay.
And what does Morgan mean?
Oh, tomorrow. I said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
One more time for the Boston Imposters. Well, what an incredible first half of music, this first act of the classical side. I can't wait to see what happens in Act 2 as well. Well, like I said, this Fridays in the Valley concert series is really, really special to us here at Valley because it allows us not only to highlight some incredible musicians and bring beautiful music into our space on a monthly basis, but it also allows us to highlight some of the core community partners that we have. Here at Valley, we have a number of groups and churches and ministry programs that are trying to do good work in the community, and this is an incredible opportunity to be able to highlight them and to be able to help raise some funds for them. So this month, like I said at the beginning, is a fundraiser for the Northside Healing Space, which is a ministry that's a big ministry of one of our core partners in ministry, which is Liberty Church. And so today we have Elizabeth Hanson here in order to just share a few more words about what the Northside Healing Space is and its vital importance on the North Side. So Elizabeth, thank you.
I might need the microphone, please. I'm not used to speaking into a microphone at all. Can you hear me okay? I'm a deacon at the church, Liberty Church, and we were at 2100 Emerson Avenue North. That's where the Northside Healing Space is now. The worship center has moved to Bryant Avenue North. So the community needs a lot. The church building that is on 2100 in Emerson is in a busy corridor right behind Broadway, very challenging. It's got a bus stop, it's got a lot of traffic, it's got a lot of trafficking, it's got a lot of drug trafficking, so it's difficult. I happen to see it firsthand only during the day because I do the gardening there, and wow, it's a lot. There's a lot going on in it, and it's based so much in poverty. So people do what they need to do because of it. So one of the things we try to do is the gardening, just kind of trying to beautify it, and there's people often ask me, why, and I just want them to have beauty in the midst of the city, that part of the city, and and then also inside, things are available. They can have, people can have birthday parties, they can have services because of deaths in families, just sort of like a core place. So it's been like that for quite a few years that we've been just using it in the community, and there's been, the Link is there, which is a organization that helps youth run away or people that are transitioning and need support. So there's lots of good things happening there. And then they decided that, if you read the news or papers, African American people, African American women are almost 3 times more likely to die in childbirth. And there's the medical aspect, which is a lot of times Black bodies aren't really seen the same way in the kind of medical profession we have. Even when they come in, there's all kinds of microaggressions, and also just sort of like, you should be able to deal with this. So the idea of the home place, which is now going to be coming into 2100 in the healing space, is that there'd be like a community place where you can come and your partner can come, and there'd be other people and you'd be supported. And it's hard to explain how important it is to be in a group of people like you. It really is very special, and it's something that's really needed there. So they've been going to the legislature, getting it all approved, and everything was going great. Now they're talking about putting the blue line light rail like practically right through our building. So we really need to get the people's attention and convince them that this is something that's needed. I'm talking about the politics, and because it was just going along so well, almost like one of those things like it's going too well. And then now we have this challenge with the light rail coming. It was going to come down Broadway, but now they're thinking, no, that would bother the businesses. Let's go down 21st, and we're saying, oh no, we're doing things here. We need to stay here. So that'll be part of what you support when you support us, and we sure appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for sharing a little bit more about Northside Healing Space and everything that you do and that the Northside Healing Space does, that Liberty does. So if you're looking for ways to give and ways to be able to support this place that provides hope and home and a sense of rootedness in such a challenging environment, you can give. There's a bowl outside that you can go out after the concert tonight that you can drop a donation in. If you are somebody who does not carry cash anymore, and perhaps you're technologically adept, but you don't have cash, have no fear. We have QR codes on the back of our programs as well. So all you have to do is you can hold your phone camera up, scan the QR code, and it will take you to our Valley website. You'll just scroll and find Fridays in the Valley mission, and you can leave a donation there as well online using your credit card information. So please, we would love to find any way that you can to be able to give and support. And with that being said, on to the second act, on to the rest of the concert, the Boston Imposters. Thank you.
Is it on? Yay! I did it that time. There we go. So Edelweiss is from the classic The Sound of Music, and this is a really nice transition into the next couple of songs that we're going to do, because A lot of early jazz standards were just the pop songs of the era, which happened to be from Broadway. So this first one is All of Me, and then we're going to go into It's Only a Paper Moon. And actually that one was written by Harold Arlen, who you may know as the composer from The Wizard of Oz. So if you hear some commonalities in some of the ideas that he has, he really likes octaves, if you can tell from Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and Paper Moon does that too. All right.
All of me, why not take all of me?
Over here is where my feet will be.
We're jumping in the program. So we're skipping Blue Night. It's a great song. But as someone who has dedicated his life to bluegrass music, I can tell you it's very similar to Footprints in the Snow. So if you've heard one, you've heard most of them. So this is Footprints in the Snow. This is kind of a traditional song. It's often it's given credit to Bill Monroe for writing it. But actually there's been recent research that it's actually kind of an earlier song from England. The strange thing though with a lot of bluegrass standards like this is it's really bouncy and up-tempo and really happy major chords and really pretty melody, and then it's really strange and dark lyrics because it's about finding someone deceased in the snow, but bless that happy day when I found her in the snow. And someone actually asked Bill Monroe this once after a concert, and he said, boy, no one listens to the words. So, Footprints in the Snow. Bless that happy day. Some folks like the summertime, they can roll around, strolling through the meadow green, it's pleasant, there's no doubt. But give me the wintertime when the snow is on the ground, for I found her when the snow is on the ground. I traced a little footprints in the snow. I found footprints in the snow. God bless that happy day when they lost her way, 'cause I found her when the snow was on the ground. I went out to see her, there was a big round moon. Her mother said she just stepped out, but would be returning soon. I found her little footprints and I traced them through the snow, and I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced the little footprints in the snow. I found little footprints in the snow. God bless that happy day when they lost their way, 'cause I found her when the snow was on the ground. Now she's up in heaven, she's with the angel band, and I know I'm gonna meet her in that promised land. Every time the snow falls, it brings back memories, and I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced the little footprints in the snow. I found little footprints in the snow. Bless that happy day when they lost her way, 'cause I found her when the snow was on the ground. Well, I found her when the snow was on the ground. I think we're jumping again. We're going to our music now. I think there's one more that we kind of skipped over. So Mary and I have been writing music together for quite a while, and during our normal gigs, we usually play mostly our own music. We'll have maybe a couple traditionals and covers here or there, but I would say like 95% of what we subject the audience to is our music. And so this next one is actually a tune that I wrote for Oliver Nishibun, Alex's little guy. I kind of have a tradition with friends of mine when they have a child enter into their lives, when their child is born, that I like to write a song or a tune. And when we first heard about Ollie's birth, this just kind of popped out of the mandolin, so it seemed perfect for him. So this one's called Ode to Ollie. And shameless plug here, because we just actually this week started a Kickstarter campaign Last year, I started writing a book of our music down, of like our originals, our songs, instrumentals. And so here's the prototype. Yeah, there's Ode to Ali. And actually, as of the third day of the campaign, we're already funded, which is awesome, but we're trying to use this as a pre-order for the books if anyone's interested, if you like playing music, or we're trying to get to a stretch goal now of $2,000 so that we can not only have the book, but then also making a recording to go along with it so people can hear the songs to go with them. But if you want to check out our Kickstarter, it's the Boston Imposters songbook on Kickstarter, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free to kind of come chat with us after.
And we'll set this out there so you can look at it if you want.
Yeah.
Just make sure to return it because it's our only one right now.
Well, other instruments can play it. I've written it in standard notation, so it's just like what any instrument that's tuned to a concert C pitch can read comfortably. And also, we wanted to mention too, we've got some CDs at the back, and if anyone wants to purchase those, we'll also be giving some of the proceeds to the Northside Healing Space. So, thank you so much, everyone. So this is Ode to Ali, and we're going to go from this one into another song of ours called Mournful Dove. Every day that pretty little girl would come and sing with me. Come and sing with me, oh Lord, she'd come and sing with me. If I were a silver charm wrapped in golden twine, every day she'd keep me close, so she would truly mine. She would truly mine, oh Lord, if she would truly mine. This your love was mine, beautiful but bittersweet as wine. And if I were a ruby ring with silver band and cleats, show me off to all the other girls that she would meet. To all the other girls, oh Lord, to all the girls she meets. And if I were a richer man and I regards esteems, I wouldn't have to be content with only my daydreams. Only with daydreams, oh Lord, only with my dreams. In love unkind, beautiful but never to be mine. In love unkind, beautiful but never to be Yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been such a pleasure making music for you all tonight. We've got one more for you. Again, we're hopping through the program. Program too much music. Even though this last one is called All Through the Night. Would you like to introduce?
I would actually. So, first of all, I'd like to say that it's been an absolute pleasure playing with the Boston Imposters. And if you still have a CD player, by all means, buy all of the CDs out there, because they'll be well worth it if you liked any of the tunes you heard today.
Pretty on the wall.
They look so gorgeous on the wall. But it's a real treat to play with y'all, and so I'm glad I got to be a part of it. The last song that we're playing is All Through the Night. It's a wonderful tune, and it's one of my favorites to perform because I actually perform it nightly for my son. This is his bedtime lullaby, and so it's always a treat to be able to sing it, and to sing it with this caliber musician is just the best. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you afterwards at the CD table.
Sweet
Ooh.